Hello, and welcome to Staying Strong for Marriages. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so if you missed this interview, you missed a good one, but it's not too late. Even though I think it only lasted on YouTube for about 2 days before I got taken down. So I'll leave you the link for The Defender. This is a publication that's put out by the Children's Health Defense, I believe it's Network, Robert Kennedy Jr.'s organization. But you notice the title, Rogan and Malone, most important interview of our time. Basically, it's an interview with podcaster on the left, Joe Rogan, that all of you know, former fighter, jokester, and current podcaster, as well as Dr. Robert Malone. He's involved in the mRNA vaccine development of that technology. And they talk about it for 3 hours. So it's a long interview, but it is great. It is great. And here's where you can find it. Here comes the scrolling. Be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. They give you minute updates about, where you can see things going on. All kinds of stuff that you might not expect about how it's affecting children with the lockdowns and all these different things. But he really gives us some great explanations as far as the technology that he developed and what he knows about it and the people in the industry and what's going on here, there, and everywhere. So you can check the whole thing out, and it'll just play right there, and so you can see those guys chatting it up for 3 hours. You can listen to it in the car and do whatever you need, okay? So super, super, super good. I'm going to show you one other thing really quickly. They put something together called defeatthemandatesdc.com, and it wasn't just them, but if we go to the top, it says, United We Stand, in Peace We March, January 23rd, 2022 in D.C. So if you're close to D.C. or you've just been waiting for a good reason to head on up there, see the sights. What are they talking about? We want to be free to work, free to travel, free to learn, free to question, free to speak. That's been one of the things for me, and maybe I'll show you at the end of this video. Well, because one video was on IVM, and it totally got shut down across the board. But, I had to let it roll because so many people were interested, and it was a pleasure, really, and a lot of information I got from you all from all over the globe, New Zealand, Australia, especially Canada, and even started following on YouTube Viva Frei, F-R-E-I, which is probably not how you say it with that French accent, but a lawyer out of Quebec. Talks a lot about what's going on in Canada, and it's just like super eye-opening. So it was a great experience for me, even though it didn't generate a lot of dollars. But free to speak, free to pray, free to say no. So, from my take, it's like if you're an adult and you feel that you can actually get a hold of informed consent, right, where you can get full access to the information you need in order to make an informed decision, then that's great. But kids aren't able to do that. And my big fear is that really the squeeze or the screw that they're going to try to really turn down on people is poor people, where mom and dad have to work, they're low earners, they have kids, and we've looked on this channel. I learned so much about what's going on in different ethnic communities in America and just how destroyed some communities have been and are. And so my fear is that they're going to put parents in this situation where it's like, hey, we know you guys can't homeschool because you both got to be at work, and we know that if we pass something where your kids have to be vaccinated in order to attend school, so that's option A. Option B is leave them at home. You're not going to leave them at home. So then what, right? Then what? I think it's a dirty play. I think it's no bueno, right? So what do they say? Stop the mass firings, all the healthcare workers, right? Stop segregating people by vaccination status. Stop calling Americans unpatriotic for making a personal medical choice. Like, you don't know, right? I know friends that they have like autoimmune diseases, right? And it's like, they're very concerned, probably rightly so. We're coming home. Americans of every class and color, Democrats, Republicans, vaccinated, unvaccinated, United We Stand, in peace we march. So it's a peaceful protest. And here's a great picture of the Lincoln Memorial. So I've been in D.C. in like over 20 years, but basically they're going to start the march at 11:30 a.m. at the Washington Monument, and we'll walk together to the steps of the Lincoln Memorial, approximately 1 mile away. So you can see that there, and it should be beautiful, right? This reflecting pool always reminds me of Forrest Gump when he runs across there and hugs Jenny and all that stuff. But anyways, that's just Anyways, so January 23rd, and join us live in D.C., and you can get directions and sign up, complete the form. It's not available for robots. And then if you can't make it to DC, you can get the latest news and updates delivered to your inbox. So maybe they'll have speakers or videos, or I don't know who's going to come. And they talk about partners, a couple of different partners, and they talk about they may have some like artists and stuff show up. So maybe Kyrie Irving will be there. I don't know. He's probably got to play basketball. He's probably got to practice. Practice, man. Practice. You want to talk about practice? I know that's not him. But anyways, here's one other bit I'm going to give to you. This is from Trading Economics, and this is just extra if you're interested in jobs reports and stuff like that. So top one, this is from January 4th. U.S. job quits hits record high. The number of job quits in the United States increased by 370,000 to a series high of 4.527 million. If we go down here, it says quits increased in several industries, with the largest in accommodation and food services, 159,000. Healthcare and social assistance, 52,000. Of course, I mean, this is your nurses, your respiratory technicians, right? All these people that are working in these healthcare systems that, you know, like they said, they were heroes 16 months ago. And now they're out on the street like a bunch of bums. Not saying they are bums, but they're being treated like they're bums, right? Warehousing, utilities, plus 33,000. Hey, by the way, I do have friends that have worked, you know, are current and have figured out a way how to transition from one hospital to the other and continue to work in the ER, in their nursing field and things like that. So it's possible, you know, you don't have to, don't give up. Anyways, and then U.S. jobs opening in fall but remain close to record. So the number of job openings in the United States decreased to 10.562 million. But it's, I mean, just pay attention to the main topic or the headline, you know, U.S. job openings fall but remain close to record. So a lot of people out of work still. And again, below this, U.S. factory growth at 11-month low. So, you know, factory production, jobs, number of people quitting, being forced to quit, not being able to find a livable wage. Like, it's a problem, right? And it's not unrelated to what they're trying to do in DC. And it's not just like some blah, blah, blah stuff that these guys are talking about. It's a big deal. There's political pressure, there's coercion on doctors, right? We already talked about what happens when you roll through your pharmacy and the pharmacist is like, no, get out of here, right? Why is that happening, right? Why is that happening? So anyways, we've talked about a lot of stuff. I just want to highlight some of those things. You can check out this interview. It's muy excelente. Please check it out. You will love it. Dr. Malone is hyper smart. He even seems to think that he's actually alluded to that he might not live for that much longer. Like he had some vaccine injury because he is double on the M shot, and so he got it because he had. He said that he was like a long hauler and he thought he might get some relief by getting it for his long haul. But anyways, he had elevated blood pressure, he said, and so just I don't know. But the guy's 62. He's not going to be around forever. You know, he says he wouldn't fight this fight except he believes in the kids so much, you know, and he loves his profession and he feels like it's just been decimated by politics, basically. So check it out. You'll enjoy it. And then let me know if anyone's going to DC. Drop a thing in the comment. It'd be cool if people were like, oh, we're all in Nashville, like, you know, I don't know, DM me, or that doesn't work. I mean, we do have a Facebook group, but you just be like, drop an anonymous email, maybe something that you don't use on the regular, and maybe coordinate, organize, and maybe all carpool together, something like that. I don't know, it'd be fun. All right, see ya.